guys, I'm Vedant Thakur and today I'm going to tell you about the physical and political geography which I can cover about Europe. So, first we need to know that how many countries are there in Europe. So, the countries which are there, there are 44 countries in Europe and some countries are over and European countries are known as the conquerors of the world as they have conquered many former and present countries like Spain, UK, France, Netherlands, etc. So, without further ado, we'll just cover the points we are going to study in physical and political geography. First, political geography. We are going to study about the Iberian Peninsula, the British Isles, the Western European region. Then we are going to study about the Balkans or the Balkan states. Then we are going to study about Eastern Europe, the stronger part of the Europe, which have more nuclear weapons or whatever you can say. Then we have the part we have left or the countries we have left. Then we are going to discuss about the northern part, the most lush, green and best part to visit. Oh, although Switzerland is a very good spot. So, let's begin. So first we are gonna take a look at the Iberian Peninsula. Iberian Peninsula consists of 4 countries. Yes, it consists of 4 countries. The 4 countries are first Spain, taking 2/3 of the whole peninsula and bordering all the 3 nations that are in that peninsula. Discarding Spain. Then comes Portugal, which takes 34th of the 1/3 part which is left, and it makes up the second largest in the peninsula, and is also conqueror of the world. They have taken the largest country. They had actually ruled the fifth largest country in the world, known as Brazil. Brazil. Then we have the small little Andorra, which actually borders Spain in the south and France in the north. Then we have the overseas territory of England, known as Gibraltar. Many people actually confuse it with a Spain territory, but it's so small that's why they consider it as Spain. But that is a European or Britain a overseas territory, and if you see technically, so it technically borders Spain. Then comes the British Isles. The British Isles consist of 2 main islands, which are the island of Ireland and the island of Britain or Great Britain or UK or United Kingdom, whatever. And it is also made up of 66,000 small islands which are divided accordingly by Ireland and England. Though England has more islands and Ireland has small islands, they both have shared it. And then British Isles in British Isles, there's only one problem, that is that England has taken some part of the the northern part of the island of Ireland, and hence there's many protests going on. Then comes the Western Europe. Western Europe is the most fertile land with many rivers flowing through it and the Alps to the south. So the Western European part is the part, or the Western European region is a very green region, including the countries of France, Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, uh, Luxembourg. Then we have Austria, Czechia or Czech Republic, and the small country Monaco. Now these countries, half of these countries are very big nations which already have overseas territories and which have many wars in the past, like Germany and France. Then we come to the Balkan states. Oh, we forgot the important cities. So important cities in the British Isles are London and capital of Ireland, Dublin, of course. In the Iberian Peninsula, it's of course Spain's capital, Madrid, and of course Portugal's capital, Lisbon. But of Andorra actually has it has only sovereignty over a city, state, or country. I mean that is city, state, or country. It can be considered a city, state, or country as it's very small and many people don't know even that it exists. And hence it is known as it can be considered anything. And then is the English city of Gibraltar. Then in the Western European the region, the main cities would be, of course, the capital of France, Paris, a very beautiful city, the capital of Germany, Berlin, the capital of Belgium, Brussels, the capital of Netherlands, Amsterdam, and the capital of Luxembourg, Luxembourg City, the capital of Austria, Vienna, capital of Czechia or Czech Republic is Prague, and the capital of Monaco is not there as it's very small, and it can be also considered a city, state, or province as Andorra, as both are very small. Then comes the Balkans. Balkans are the countries which are divided from the former Republic of Yugoslavia, which was a country in the past. It had two wars, and that this divided and this Yugoslavia broke into the present day Balkan states. Although Greece and northern part of Turkey were not a part of the former Yugoslavian country, they are still considered as Balkans. So the Balkan states include Albania with the capital Tirana, Kosovo with the capital Pristina, Croatia with the capital Zagreb, Bulgaria with the capital Sofia, Bosnia and Herzegovina with the capital Sarajevo. It's not Sarajevo, it's Sarajevo. Then the capital of Montenegro, Podgorica. It's Podgorica, not Podgorica, sorry, my mistake. Then comes North Macedonia, the country where Alexander the Great was born. Its capital is Skopje. Then Romania, Bucharest. Then Serbia, Belgrade. Then Slovenia, Ljubljana. It's not Ljubljana, it's Ljubljana. Then is Greece. Greece capital is Athens, and it is known as the oldest capital city in the world. Then comes northern Turkey. Northern Turkey actually has a very important city known as Istanbul. Then we go to Eastern Europe, the stronger part of Europe, which actually has many wars in the past. So first, starting with the second most superpower in the world, Russia, with the capital Moscow. Then we have Czechia or Czech Republic. Of course, Balkans are also considered in the Eastern European region, but we can repeat them again. So we are just including Czechia and Czech Republic. Czech Republic and Czechia, Prague, Poland, Warsaw Pact. Its capital is Warsaw. Then they have Slovakia. Yes, Czechoslovakia, Czechia and Slovakia actually broke into two countries. It was earlier Czechoslovakia, and then it broke into Slovakia and Czechia. So Slovakia's capital is Bratislava. It's not Bratislava, it's not Bratislava, it's Bratislava. Then is Hungary. Hungary's capital is Budapest. Moldova's capital is Chisinau. Then is Belarus, Minsk, and Ukraine, Kiev. Now these two countries, the last three countries, Moldova, Belarus, and Ukraine, are countries that are divided from the former Republic of USSR or the present day Russia. Then we have the countries which we left out. Now what countries we left out? These countries are, how can we leave these countries? Let's see. We have left, we left a small little Liechtenstein. Its capital is Vaduz. Then we have, the heel of Europe, Italy. We can't forget them. Her capital is Rome. Then, from Italy we remember San Marino and Vatican City. Then, the nearby island, Malta. Of course, many people don't know it. Then Cyprus near Malta. And wow, how can we not remember the best visited tourist destination in the world, Switzerland, with the capital Bern. So we have Now finished the whole mainland. Now we go to the island or the northern part. So let's jump into the Baltic states first. The Baltic states consist of the three sisters, Estonia, Lithuania and Latvia. These three countries are sisters with only 30 to 40% of their, they have written in the constitution that 30 to 40% of their land should actually be forested, and it is actually. And this northern part of is the most lush and best region. You should give it a shot if you have an opportunity. So first, Estonia with the capital Tallinn, then Latvia with the capital Riga, and Lithuania with the capital Vilnius. Then we have the Scandinavian countries. So don't even include Finland. Scandinavian countries title are only for Sweden, Norway and Denmark. It's not for Finland. Finnish people don't like them calling Scandinavian, as they are not Scandinavian. They are Nordic countries, which we will discuss after this. Scandinavian countries include Norway, Denmark, and Sweden. And capitals of these cities or important cities are Norway, capital Oslo; Denmark, capital Copenhagen; and Sweden, capital Stockholm. So the Nordic countries. The Nordic countries consist of three Scandinavian countries, and the two Iceland and Finland countries, which are Nordic. Now, what you know is that all these countries are at the Arctic Circle except Denmark. But these countries include Denmark in them. Why? It is not in the Arctic Circle. I mean, it is. It's Greenland that always helps Denmark to be a Scandinavian and a Nordic country. Greenland actually is in the Arctic, and hence Denmark is considered a Scandinavian or a Nordic country. So the important cities in Nordic countries are Iceland, capital Reykjavik. It's not Reykjavik, it's Reykjavik. Then we have Finland, capital Helsinki. Then we have Norway, an important city known as Bergen. Then we have Sweden, important city Gothenburg. And an important city in Denmark, the capital of Greenland, Nuuk. It's not called Nuuk, it's called Nuuk. Then we have the countries in the EU or European Union. This actually is a fund which helps all countries unite. These countries include Austria, Belgium, Bulgaria, Cyprus. Yes, Cyprus is also considered because it joined EU and hence it is a country in the Euro. Cyprus, Czech Republic of Czechia, Denmark. Yes, Denmark also is in this. Estonia, Finland. Then we have France, Germany, Greece, Hungary, Iceland, Italy, Spain, Poland. Then we have Romania, Netherlands, Portugal, Sweden, Croatia, Lithuania, Slovenia, Latvia, Luxembourg, and Malta. Yes, Malta is in this, and hence it has tourism force in it, like 10%. Then we jump into the physical geography. Now, physical geography of Europe is actually pretty cool and nice. So, in physical geography, we are going to learn about the mountain ranges of Europe. The 4 mountain ranges, which are the Alps, the Caucasus mountain ranges, the Ural mountains, and the Scandinavian mountains. Then we are going to learn about the highest peaks in them and the 5 major rivers, which are Volga, the largest river in Europe; second largest river in Europe, the Danube. Then we have Rhine, one of the major rivers in Europe; Seine, which is a famous river as it flows to the capital city of France, Paris; and the last being Dnieper, which flows to 3 countries, which we will learn later. So first, let's jump into this. The mountain ranges. The mountain ranges are Alps. First, we are going to discuss Alps. Alps are the mountain ranges that start in France and end in Slovenia. Yes, it's very big. Then Slovenia and goes through France, Switzerland, Monaco, Italy, Liechtenstein, Austria, Germany, and Slovenia. and its highest point is highest peak or highest mountain is Mont. It's not Mount. It's Mont Blanc, and it is in it's in the border of Italy and France. Then you have the Caucasus Mountains. The Caucasus Mountains have one of the largest mountain peak in the world, the Mount Elbrus, which is very big and large, and it is the largest in Europe. So imagine how big it can be. Then in the Caucasus Mountains ranges are a mountain that goes to the Eurasia through the Black Sea. So it goes like this. From the Caspian Sea to the Black Sea, or Eurasia to from the Black Sea to Caspian Sea, through Russia, Georgia and Azerbaijan. The highest peak is Mount Elbrus, the highest peak in Europe. Then we have the Ural Mountains. The Ural Mountains are very important as they mark the border or boundary of the Asia and Europe. Then that goes to the north from Russia to the northwestern Kazakhstan. It goes from the north of Russia to northwestern Kazakhstan. It marks the boundary between Europe and Asia, and its highest point is Mount Narodnaya, and it's in Russia. Most peaks are in Russia. And then we have the Scandinavian mountains. Means actually Scandinavian, but it only goes from Norway and Sweden. So, and it has two big peaks. So Scandinavian or Scans is a mountain range that runs through Norway and Sweden. Its highest peak is Galdhøpiggen in Norway or Kebnekaise in Sweden. Now we have finished the mountain ranges of Europe, and we will now take a look at the 5 main rivers of Europe. Starting with the longest river in Europe, Volga. Volga River is actually in Russia. It is located in Russia and it flows from North Russia to South Russia or Central Asia, you can say. And then comes the Danube. It is the second longest river in Europe, and source is in Germany and it ends in Romania. Then comes the third largest, or you can say one of the major European rivers, known as Rhine, which has its source in Switzerland and flows upwards and drains into and has its mouth in Netherlands in the North Sea. Then we have the Seine. The Seine River is actually a very famous river important river as it flows through the capital city of Paris of France. It is located in France. And the last river which I'm going to discuss and the end of this video, it's going to be Dnieper River. This river starts in Russia and ends in the Ukraine. So guys, comment down below how you like this video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.